This is a video response to Superlunary's 5 questions. I'm a little late to the bandwagon on this. I saw it. I saw this video the first day she posted it, and I've been meaning to leave a video response ever since. But okay, I need to move on because I tend to be way too long on my videos. Also, it's November the 2nd as I record this. So happy birthday, Superlu. Number 1, if you could live in any time era, when and why? I think I would like to live in the future, like 1,000 years from now. I just think that would be so cool to see, the progress, hopeful progress. I know there's probably a few people out there that probably believe we won't be around in 1,000 years, but personally, I think we'll be around 1,000,000 years from now. I'm not sure how long the sun's going to burn, but I haven't. Should have went online and researched some things before I recorded this, but I think it's going to burn quite a while longer than 1,000 years, many times longer than that. But anyway, I think it would be cool to just to see what life would be like that far in the future. It would be pretty mind-boggling, I'm certain. Number 2, if you could meet or be intimate with any celebrity, living or dead, who and why? I'm going to take this as a 2-part thing. As far as being intimate with any celebrity, living and dead, intimate, you could go 2 ways. I mean, do I go supermodel or do I go brains? Not that you can't have both, you certainly can, but I think I'll go like a 3rd way on the intimate deal. To me, yeah, intimate, when I think intimate, the sexiest thing to me, enthusiasm. With, you've got to have some looks and brains too, of course. So I think the total package in that department, Denise Austin, exercise guru, Denise Austin. Wow. As far as meat, although I'm not really mathematically inclined, I think I would like to meet, he's dead now, died just a few years ago, physicist Richard Feynman, considered really the rock star of physicists. The guy thought outside the box. I mean, he was just really a cool dude. I saw a documentary on him once, and he was just an amazing man. But before I meet him, I want to skip down here to the 1 wish and why, and I'm going to cheat on that one just a little bit. I'm going to do 2 wishes. Sorry, Superlu, cheater. I'm going to do 2 wishes because you can do. If I wish for something that's just too self-serving, too personal, then it kind of makes you look bad because you're not thinking out for your fellow man. And then if you wish for something such as, the Miss America World Peace type of answer, then people, in a way, people think you're just trying to garner support or something. I don't know, trying to think you're running for something or whatever. But anyway, before I meet Richard Feynman, I wish that I was 50 times smarter than what I am now. Now that at least if I was 50 times smarter than what I am now, I think that maybe I could keep up with my glasses. I don't need it like I don't have them on right now because I don't need them for close-up vision. But yeah, if I was 50 times smarter, I could keep up with my glasses, and I could meet Richard Feynman and have an intelligent conversation with him. And I wouldn't talk about mathematics with him. I don't know what I would talk about, but if I was 50 times smarter, I would figure out what I would talk about with him. Because I'm really not into mathematics or anything that much. I'm not good at math, so that kind of tells you how much I really, in a way, do think of this Richard Feynman guy, because even though he was a physicist and all, to me, that's not the most interesting thing about him. It's just simply the way his mind worked. Just if you've never heard of him or saw anything about him, do a little research on him. Okay. The second, my second wish, other than being 50 times smarter, would be to. I wish everybody in the world could live to be 120 years old, and myself included, of course, and in perfect health. Like, you get up to a certain age, and you get to pick what age you want to just absolutely stay at, and you stay exactly that same age till you're 120 years old, and then you drop dead. So that was good. No sickness, no illness whatsoever. So we're pretty much going to put hospitals out of business on this, which is, that would be good. Except for, of course, people would get injured. I'm not going to, stretch it too far and say people can't get injured, because that's just unrealistic. Okay, so yeah, but I could say, yeah, people's going to live forever, but that's, the planet's just going to get way too crowded if people live forever. So we can't really do that. Plus, I'm sure if anybody goes out there on the highway right now, you're going to see that there's just too damn many drivers out there. Which, people living to 120, that's going to make that situation just a little bit, well, maybe quite a bit worse in some respects. But remember, everybody gets to pick their prime age, so therefore everybody ought to be at the pinnacle of their driving prowess out there in my little scenario here. So yeah, there's going to be more drivers, but everybody's going to be driving like a bat out of hell. So that's going to be good. That'll unclog the roads in that respect. So you got your yin and your yang there going for you there. Okay, number. Where am I here? Time here. Yeah, I got that. Meter be intimate. Celebrity, yeah, I got that. Two-ish, I cheated there. If you could go anywhere in the universe, where and why? I'm going to take this really as a part A, B, and C. I would go what the nearest habitable planet would be to Earth. It's going to have to breathe the air. I don't want to put on some space suit and I have an oxygen tank and all that stuff. Yeah, you got to go to a planet. Which one is the nearest one? It don't even have to be the nearest one. The most Earth-like that isn't Earth. I think that would be the best. The most Earth-like that isn't Earth. Okay, well, I'll go with that. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, you could see the differences between that planet and Earth. And to me, there's an infinite number of them out there. It's just that they're just so far away that we'll probably never, we'll never know about any of them in any detail at all, because they're just so far out there. But there's an infinite number of them out there. There's no doubt about that. My part A answer about the nearest habitable planet, it's kind of a little bit of a pie in the sky thing. So I'll take the B as the realistic answer. The realistic answer would be, I would love to visit Iceland. I just think the natural beauty there is just incredible. And I also find it a little bit intriguing that Iceland has so much alcoholism, yet it has such a low crime rate. Yeah. That means a lot of people do use alcohol as an excuse for their actions. There are angry alcoholics, of course, who seemingly aren't angry unless they're drinking. But that is inside them. It's not necessarily just the alcohol. Iceland for the natural beauty, anyway. And for 4C, if you could go anywhere in the universe, I'm going to expand on that to where if you could actually live anywhere in the universe, where and why. I've not really traveled a whole lot. The answer to where you would want to live definitely would be a lot different than where you would want to visit. I've not really traveled extensively out of the Southeast. I like it here. I live in North Carolina. I like it here in North Carolina. So I would either want to stay here. However, I used to see a program. I think it still comes on, but I've not watched it in a few years. I need to get back to watching it. There used to be a program on television called Austin City Limits. And for some reason, I was always fascinated with that show. I mean, they had great music on there, but they did a lot of audience shots on that show, and it just seemed like, I don't know, the people were just so engaged with the music when they would show the audience reactions, and they just really seemed like my type of people out there in the Austin City Limits audience. Now, it could be that these people are all just tourists that are there for the show, and therefore are from all over the country. I don't know, but I would imagine that a lot of them would be from Austin. But anyway, just looking at the people there on the Austin City Limits TV show, they seem like my type of folks. So if I could live anywhere besides here in North Carolina, I wouldn't mind checking out Austin as a place to live. It just maybe that's a superficial way to view things about somewhere where you might want to live someday, but I guess people have moved elsewhere for lots less superfluous reasons than that. So yeah, I would rather live right here in North Carolina, maybe check out Austin. Okay, Austin, Texas, by the way. I don't know if I said Texas or not. Number 5, tell us something we don't already know about you. Whenever I first started YouTube, I did the first thing I did was the Endless Joe 50 Things About Yourself video. So that pretty much covered everything that I really want to put out there about myself. I'm sure there's probably there's a few juicy items, but I'm not going to put them out there. I'm not really a vlogger. I put out there certain things about myself, but I prefer to keep a little bit of an air of mystery. But how many fingers have I got behind my head? You don't know, do you? 3 fingers. So that fulfills number 5. Okay, I'm not going to cheat quite that bad. So let's see here. I haven't sat in an upright chair for longer than 1 hour in the last 20 years. So, yeah, that is a pain in the butt. And that is why I haven't sat in an upright chair for longer than 1 hour in the last 20 years. It's not a back problem. I've had all the MRIs and all that crap time and time again. Not recently, because I got burned out on the whole doctor deal many years ago. But no, it's not a disc. It's I just recently self-diagnosed online, and sometime maybe next spring, sometime next year, I am going to go and get this checked out further. But I think that I have what's known as a pudendal nerve compression. So that's probably quite boring to people out there for me to, so I won't go into all the medical stuff on it. But anyway, pudendal nerve compression, it really truly is a pain in the butt. I do pretty good up walking around, moving around, whatnot, or laying, but can't sit. In the last 20 years, 1 hour is pretty much max, and truly I don't like to sit for more than like 10 or 15 minutes at a time. But I can, but it's not very comfortable. So anyway, there we go. There's the 5 questions. Great concept, Superlunary. I need to go back and watch some of your older videos, because I haven't really discovered you for very long at all. I think John Reagan #1 was, I saw, I'm a religious watcher of him, and he speaks so glowingly of you. I had to check out your stuff, and I need to go back and check out some of your older stuff, because you truly are just really an intriguing person. Okay, so I think that's it. Goodbye, everybody.